George Sink injury lawyers, I don't think I'd be doing physically or mentally as well as I am.
Charleston, Atlanta, Savannah, and even Orlando. These are just a few of the cities that law firms have come from to advertise in the CSRA. When it comes to choosing a lawyer after an accident, local experience matters. Don't you want a law firm that has deep roots here? Well, that's my firm. I'm Austin Jackson. I've been helping accident victims in Augusta, Aiken, and the entire CSRA for over 10 years. And I'm ready to help you right now. Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy, 706-724-7224.
It's time to show up for our teachers. News 1226's Stock the Classroom, July 15th through the 31st. Visit any CSRA, YMCA, or the WRDW station to drop off new school supplies. Sponsored by Westside Animal Hospital.
When I tried to get out of the car is when I realized something is definitely wrong because I could not move my left side. At that point, my life was pretty chaotic. There was one thing that gave me stability, and it was George Sink Injury Lawyers.
Energy you can trust. Stability you can count on. Georgia Power.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Save big on fountain drinks and chewy ice at Parker's Kitchen. We're celebrating 50 years of Parker's Kitchen with 50-cent fountain drinks all summer long with Parker's Rewards.
Live from Augusta. Breaking news.
Breaking news first at 4. The family of 13-year-old Daryl Lowry, who was killed at a boat dock on Lake Thurmond, has hired civil rights attorney Tyler Bailey. Switching gears now as we give you that live look outside over Beach Island. A lot of clouds out there. It's been hot, so some cloud cover is nice. Emily, we're seeing that summer pattern of hot temperatures, but also some hit or miss showers.
Yeah, and that's going to be the story for our afternoon today. We are seeing a few darker clouds out there, but so far we're dry across the CSRA. Temperatures are in the low 90s, but we're feeling like 101. I think that's been the highest feels like temperature that I've seen so far today. But looking to the next couple of days, we have a front that's expected to push through, and that's really cooling off. Some of our neighbors to the north over in North Carolina, they're sitting in the 70s. Over in Tennessee, right around that 80-degree mark, and even Greenville sitting at 79 right now. Now, we won't get that cool, I should say, but we will see a little bit of a difference in our temperatures throughout the next couple of days. I'll have a look at what our rain chances look like, not only today, but your weekend coming up. Thanks, Emily. Outrage in Madison, Wisconsin over a deadly police shooting caught on camera. And here's a look at 4 Richmond County deputies recently fired and arrested over misuse of the flock system. And the latest string of arrests this week, Lieutenant John McKenzie, Investigator Curtis Hoskins, and Deputy Joshua Johnson were arrested. 4 weeks before those arrests, Deputy Jaquarius Yarbrough was arrested. They're all accused of using the flock system for personal reasons. A safety alert for all of you Chick-fil-A lovers. Your information may be in the hands of hackers. The company sent out a letter saying their website and app were targeted in a cyber attack between June 17th and the 19th. In response, Chick-fil-A says it's forced logouts and removed stored payment methods. So you may be tapped to reset your passwords and re-enter payment information. Chick-fil-A says it's also added rewards to people's accounts. The company says the breach affected a limited number of accounts, but if you believe your account has been hacked, call your bank and report to the Federal Trade Commission and State Attorney General's office. Well, it's back to school season for the CSRA, and local organizations are helping students start the school year prepared with giveaways. McDuffie County Dispatch held its first inaugural back-to-school giveaway today. They gave away backpacks and school supplies. The event was supposed to run from 11 to 2, but ended early due to running out of supplies, showing just how big the need is this year.
It's a lot of poverty that is still going on as far as living conditions and different incomes. Nowadays you need about 3 different incomes to make ends meet. So we're just trying to do our part to try to help out with the kids.
McDuffie County students' first day of school is August 3rd. If you didn't make it to today's giveaway, we do have a list of some others happening this weekend. Saturday, the YMCA of Greater Augusta and Keller Williams Realty will partner for a book bag and food giveaway. That'll be at 10. at the South Augusta YMCA off Tobacco Road. That same day, there will be a back-to-school celebration at Dream Lotto on Windsor Spring Road. That'll start at noon. And there will also be a giveaway at Harlem VFW Post 6445 from 10 to 12. We have a full list of back-to-school events on WRDW.com. And here's a list of school districts heading back next week. Edgefield, Jenkins, Tolliver, and Wilkes counties. All of our other school districts go back next month. Barnwell, Emmanuel, Glasscock, McDuffie, and Screven counties are up first. Then Burt, Columbia, Jefferson, Lincoln, Richmond, and Allendale counties will follow. You can help our local teachers start the school year off strong. News 1226 and Local Wise are partnering to stock the classroom with basic school supplies. From now through July 31st, you're encouraged to donate new school supplies at any participating YMCA location. In the CSRA, they include Aiken County, South Augusta, and North Augusta. Donations can be dropped off here at our station, too. We're located off Cabela Drive near Dave & Buster's. Supplies needed include 3-ringed binders, folders with pockets, pencils. For a full supply list and YMCA drop-off locations, you can head to WRDW.com. Animal shelters packed as kitten season peaks. How the SPCA Albrecht Center is struggling to keep up and what you can do to help.
And looking at the current radar, we are dry here in the CSRA, seeing a little bit of cloud cover, but rain is really staying to our north. Could still see an isolated shower for our evening. I'll have a look at what's in store for the next couple of hours and the next few days coming up.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team. Get breaking news faster and get your First Alert quicker. Your news, your way, always free. Download the all-new WRDW News app today.
Come on! Take control of your news feed. Set News 1226 as your Google preferred source to get breaking news, First Alert weather, and local reports from the team you trust. Just click Add as Preferred Source on Google and make News 1226 your go-to.
Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Emily Acton.
Well, looking at your planner for this evening, have the rain gear with you, but do you think most of us will remain dry and hot? We'll have temperatures still in the upper 80s, even low 90s through the 7 p.m. hour. After sunset, see that cloud cover continue, and that'll keep our temperatures a little bit on the warmer side of things, still in the low 80s for the next couple of hours. But looking at the current radar, we're seeing dry conditions, but off to our north, just a little bit, moving even into the northern portion of South Carolina. We're tracking in a few of those isolated showers. Now, as we go throughout the overnight, again, a few hit or miss showers possible, and some could be present for the start of your Friday. Here's what we're looking at tomorrow afternoon. Few isolated showers becoming heavier, more widespread around dinner time tomorrow. And then as we go throughout the overnight, a few more hit or miss showers and thunderstorms to start off your Saturday morning. But then as we get into the afternoon, this latest model run is suggesting that we'll be mostly dry. Now, we can still have an isolated shower in the afternoon, but again, it doesn't look to be a total washout for your Saturday. I would definitely keep any plans you have, but just know there is going to be that chance. It'll be a little bit of a fluid forecast as we go throughout the start of our weekend. And looking at rain chances for the next 5 days, it's going to be pretty heavy, or at least we can expect to see rain, I should say, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, very few showers out there. And then for the start of the week next week, we are looking dry and very hot for us. So thankfully, we'll get in some rainfall over the next couple of days. It'll accumulate anywhere from 1 to maybe 1.5 inches. Some lucky spots could see close to 2 inches of rain, but the heat, that's going to be the main story. That's not going anywhere. All across the CSRA, feeling like the triple digits as we go throughout the work week next week. Really warming up. 97 Tuesday, 98 next Wednesday.
Lee, thank you. That's a day to be in the pool. Animal shelters across the country are seeing an increase in intake as the summer months heat up. Kitten season is the annual period, typically from March through October, when cats breed and give birth to the highest volume of litters. This influx is weighing heavy on the SPCA Albrecht Center in Aiken. Eugenicist Maestre explains how you can help.
Animal shelters receive their most amount of pets during the summertime. This organization is finding a way to empty their shelter.
The SPCA Albrecht Center has had more than 340 cats come to their shelter during May and June. That's the highest number in at least 2 years.
So that's when a lot of animals will tend to have babies.
With other programs like Trap, Neuter, Return, they hope they can lower how many cats are on the streets.
That means hopefully next year we won't have as many more come in because we're taking care of things now.
Even with the shelter receiving fewer dogs than cats, they say it's still overwhelming. Volunteer coordinator Alice Dykes says that's why they're hosting this free adoption event.
To be able to get animals out of the shelter more quickly, to kind of lessen the barrier between people wanting to adopt and actually being able to take home an animal, it's just so important.
The Empty the Shelters event ends July 26th. But if you can't adopt, there are many more ways to help.
We need dog walkers all the time. We also need cat socialization.
As the event comes to a close, the Albrecht Center has one piece of advice.
I would say just open your heart, come on in. There's lots of love in this building, and you might be lucky enough to walk out with one of your own.
In Aiken, Genesis Maestre, on your side.
Empty the Shelter ends this Sunday. Adult dogs, cats, and kittens are free. And like Genesis said, if you can't adopt, there's always ways you can volunteer. The SPCA Albrecht Center is located off Willow Run Road in Aiken. Coming up, Taco Bell customers staying away. Lettuce gets the blame. What health experts say is really driving the spike in sickness. Next.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group.
Turn your porch or patio. Learn how AbbVie could help you save. Turn your porch or patio into the best room of the house. Save 25% right now with patio enclosures. Make every season your favorite season. Call 866-496-4449 today. This offer ends soon.
Taco Bell is feeling the impact of a growing foodborne illness outbreak. Cell phone location data shows foot traffic at its restaurants down by almost 30% nationwide. To win back customers, Taco Bell is rolling out $1 deals. The company's CEO says Taco Bell will continue to be transparent about what it knows and what it's doing next. Experts expect the number of positive tests to keep climbing, even as new infections start to decline.
The big increase in cases that we're seeing is not necessarily related to new infections. It's related to the fact that this is a disease that can take 2 weeks to show up. The key here is that the lettuce has been identified.
The fallout continues as reluctant consumers shy away from produce, hurting farmers. Fourth-generation grower Craig Underwood says much of the lettuce people are avoiding may simply go to waste or just be dumped. And rock climbing, every route is a small series of...
Well, looking at your weekend planner, we'll see temperatures a little bit cooler for the actual temperature. Still feeling like the triple digits, though. Few isolated showers possible Saturday. Looking drier for the week next week. I'll have a final check on your 7-day forecast coming up.
Hey Green Jackets fans, when you're at the plate, there's nothing worse than striking out without ever swinging. You gotta make the most of your chances. And after a car accident, you can't just sit back, let life throw heaters at you, and do nothing. It's just too important. I'm Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. Call us. Let's load the bases and swing for the fences. Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy, the official injury lawyers of the Augusta Green Jackets. 706-724-7224.
Nothing matters more than seeing your child breathe easy at home. But hidden dangers like mold, asbestos, radon, and lead can put your family at risk. EnviroPro 360 proudly serves homeowners across the CSRA with certified testing and trusted inspections. We give you clear answers about what's in your home so you can make the right decision for your family. EnviroPro 360. Call today to make your appointment.
Shepherd Community Blood Center is
Well, this Saturday is the back-to-school celebration at the Hub. Kids get in free, or kids can get free books and school supplies. There will also be various activities. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And looking at your 7-day forecast here, we're going to track a few more rain chances for the rest of the week this week. And as we start next week, looking a lot drier, and we're warming up big time. Tuesday, 97 for the high. We'll see 98 next Wednesday, dropping back off to the mid-90s by the end of the week. But have the rain gear close by throughout the afternoon and really evening tomorrow, and then again for your Saturday. I'll have more on your forecast coming up.
At Stanton, for a limited time, kids get a free eye exam. Penguins need clear vision. Kids do too. Plus, glasses start at just $79. Made same day. Smart, simple, Stanton.
What really qualifies as a...
At Stanton, our progressive lenses are digital, customized for you. All distances, one lens. Get 2 progressives plus a free eye exam for just $175. Smart, simple, Stanton.
Live from Augusta, breaking news.
Breaking news first at 4. The McCormick County Council chairman has released a statement after pushback from neighbors over potential data centers. He says he's recommending a temporary pause on data center projects. This comes after community members packed the latest commission meeting and even held their own to voice opposition. We're showing you video from Monday's meeting, and as you can see, it was just standing room only. Once a moratorium is drafted, the chairman says it will go to the Planning Commission for review and recommendation, then be added to the County Council agenda for its next meeting on August 18th. In the statement, he also addressed rumors that a data center is already in the works, saying council has not approved or committed to any project, and he's not aware of anyone associated with McCormick County signing a non-disclosure agreement related to a data center. In Augusta, a pause on data centers is now in effect through mid-September after commissioners voted to extend the pause at Tuesday's meeting. We're showing you video of that meeting now. The pause allows commissioners more time to finalize the permanent ordinance. 3 public hearings will be held to vote on that ordinance. Those dates and times will be announced at a later date. 11 neighbors signed up to speak at Tuesday's meeting, raising concerns about utility cost, water quality, and lack of transparency. The moratorium does not affect the QTS data center being built near the Haines Station neighborhood, where construction has already begun. To weather now, as we track rain and send things over to your first alert meteorologist, Emily Acton. Emily, this is just a normal summer pattern.
Yeah, it is. We do have a front approaching, helping those rain chances increase just a little bit, but right now, very typical summer afternoon, a little bit more cloud cover than what we have been seeing. Might make it feel a little bit better out there. I mean, we're still feeling like the triple digits, but maybe a little bit of shade is nice. For our actual temperatures right now, we're in the low 90s, winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. So that's another factor that is definitely helping us out. But you can see where that front is. Looking over in Greenville, 79 right now, and that's not too far away from us. That will also is due to the rainfall that they're seeing. But as we go throughout the next couple of hours, we could expect to see some of that rainfall as well. I'll have a look at what's in store for your Friday and weekend coming up.
Thanks, Emily. As the community continues to reel from the death of 4-year-old Javea Harris, people are finding new ways to advocate against child abuse. The Child Advocacy Center in Aiken County says it's seen a major increase in cash donations and in people shopping on its online wish lists since Javea's passing. Your Cindy Palmer explains how this wave of support is also helping the center cope with major funding cuts.
For many members of the community in both Aiken County and beyond, this monument serves as both a painful reminder and a call to action. And not even 10 minutes down the road lies the Child Advocacy Center of Aiken County, where the CEO says that even though this is the most horrific incident she's ever seen, it's also the most grand showing of support. And in the aftermath of Javea's death, they've seen an increase in cash donations, wish list items, all with a note in memory of Javea. And she says that these donations are really helping to fill the gap so that they can continue to work towards prevention for child abuse. And coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock, we spoke with the CEO about what these donations means for the future of children in Aiken County and child abuse prevention. In Aiken, Sydney Palmer on your side.
Sydney, thank you. There's a balloon released this Saturday in honor of Javea. It'll be at Bethel Missionary Baptist Church in McCormick at 5:30. You're asked to bring a balloon and wear pink. An arrest has been made in the deadly hit and run of an 86-year-old woman in Augusta. 21-year-old Mecky Tolliver was arrested yesterday and charged with homicide by vehicle, hit and run, and a few other traffic charges. Richmond County deputies say the crash happened on the 4th of July at the intersection of Walton Way and 7th Street. Deputies say Tolliver made a left turn in front of a car, which caused the crash. Carolyn Fletcher died. Reports show Tolliver also had 2 children inside the car that were not properly restrained. In Aiken, an arrest has been made in a shooting that happened back in June. 22-year-old Philip Upson Jr. was arrested yesterday. He's accused of shooting another man on York Street on June 11th. Upson is charged with attempted murder and gun possession. A 14-year-old is listed as a suspect in the incident report, too. It's not clear what they're charged with. We have an update to that proposed gas station on Furys Ferry Road we told you about just a few weeks ago. The Columbia County Commission voted against rezoning the property for that gas station. If approved, this is where it would have gone, right here in the Petersburg Shops Plaza. Some business owners in that plaza told us they were worried it would cause traffic issues and take away their parking. CBS News has learned that the U.S. military is surging a new push to guarantee IVF access nationwide. Why one senator says the procedure is a, quote, miracle for families like hers, and what it could mean for your insurance.
And looking at your forecast for the rest of the evening, we'll see temperatures drop into the upper 80s through the 7 p.m. hour, and then we'll cool off a little bit more after that. I'll have a look at what rain chances look like for your evening and your day tomorrow coming up.
Change is inevitable.
For the people.com.
This year, don't settle for less than a Honda. Visit your Augusta Aiken Honda dealer.
We were in the process of a new construction and we needed doable floors, and that's what led us to A&D.
We love that they were a locally family-owned business and they have a friendly and knowledgeable staff.
A&D has a beautiful showroom with a lot of options to choose from. We ended up with the Mannington Wheat. It makes their home very inviting. They do a phenomenal job throughout the whole process. We would highly recommend A&D to anyone looking for new flooring.
A&D Carpets and Hardwoods. Come see us today.
Today's headlines, tonight's breaking news, and tomorrow's first alert.
Stream tonight.
Stream anytime.
Stream News 12 at 6:30. Whenever, wherever, however.
Mark with a K loves mayonnaise.
Same business day. Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need.
Today's headlines, tonight's breaking news, and tomorrow's first alert.
Stream tonight.
Stream anytime.
Stream News 12 at 6:30. Whenever, wherever, however.
Mark with a K.
Look at this. New surveillance video shows a shed, a four-wheeler, and debris floating away in West Virginia floodwaters. This is Tuesday. The flooding is a result of Tropical Storm Bertha, which has caused significant high water along parts of the East Coast. Tropical Storm Bertha is expected to make its final landfall on the Northwest Gulf later today. Mary Bell Gonzalez has the latest on Bertha's path and the possible impacts of its cross-country reach.
The second named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season is bringing wind gusts and rainfall to parts of the south.
That spin is going to bring some moisture into areas of Louisiana and Texas.
Yet hundreds of miles away, a cold front draped across southeast Virginia. Parts of the Carolinas and northern Georgia is being supercharged with moisture linked to Bertha, bringing a threat of heavy rain and flooding.
By adding moisture to this, it's allowing all of these areas of Tennessee and North Carolina to have much more abundant moisture than they would have, frankly, just from the front itself.
Some areas in North Carolina have already received a month's worth of rain in the past few days, with more to come. Thunderstorms this afternoon in some places in the south are forecast to bring up to 2 inches per hour. The intensity could overwhelm drainage system and flood some urban areas. Meantime, Bertha is serving as a learning opportunity for some lifeguards in Florida.
I'd say we definitely train for stuff like this.
The tropical storm brought strong winds, high surf, and minor flooding to the coastal area on Wednesday.
Being out there diving under the waves, catching some waves, you can feel the power of the swell that we got kicking up from the storm.
I'm Mary Bell Gonzalez reporting.
And we bring in your first alert meteorologist, Emily Acton, now. Emily, rain is something that you have been tracking here at home.
Yeah, we have a front pushing through, and it's going to bring in a higher rain chance for your Friday and Saturday. Nothing too extreme. I'm not anticipating a washout, but a little bit higher rain chances for us. We could see a quick passing shower this evening and even into the overnight, where I'm expecting again to see a little bit of an uptick in those rain chances, especially for early tomorrow morning. But as of right now, just dealing with partly cloudy sky conditions. I mean, a good portion of us are seeing decent cloud cover for our evening. But again, as we go throughout the early morning hours tomorrow, could see a few of those showers moving through the area, and even a few isolated showers around 3-4 p.m. But the heaviest of rain looks to hold off until we get later on into our evening and even into the early overnight. Could see a few more of those showers there. Looking at our morning for your Saturday, few hit or miss showers possible, and that could even lead into your afternoon. But again, we're not anticipating a washout for us, so that's some good news. I wouldn't cancel plans. Just know there is going to be a chance that you could see a quick downpour for your Friday evening, and then again for your Saturday. But looking at coverage over the next couple of days, I think most of us could see, again, a quick shower. I'm not saying it's going to be a washout again. I really want to emphasize that because I know it's impacting some people's weekends. Now, Sunday, few light showers possible. I think this model's kind of overdoing it. But once we get into Monday, Tuesday, mostly dry. And when it's all said and done, over the next 7 days, which really our rain chances are high tomorrow, Saturday, we could pick up anywhere from 1 to maybe close to 2 inches in spots. Really just depends on where those downpours set up. But other than that, it's hot. And you don't need me to tell you that it's hot outside, but it's going to stick around for a little bit longer. Triple digit feels like temperatures throughout the start of next week, and really the middle of next week could be some of the hottest temperatures we've seen so far this year.
All right, Emily, thank you. We'll have to get ready for it. Senate Democrats are renewing their push to Here at Home Christmas came early for some kids at the Wellstar Golisano Children's Hospital. How Christmas in July is putting a smiles on pediatric patients here at home.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
When dangerous trees threaten your home or business, take them down with Southern Grind Stump and Tree Removal. Specializing in hazardous trees and limbs, the professionals at Southern Grind will secure, cut, and safely take the trees away. Then grind the stumps down by 8 inches, guaranteed. Southern Grind now uses low-impact equipment to minimize wear on your yard or driveway. Call today and ask about the seasonal special.
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I set them up.
And I'm Cody, and I cut them down.
For more information or to make an appointment, call Southern Grind today.
Still have moderate to for bathing? Call now.
1-800-722-6464.
Happy 250th birthday, the greatest country in the world, America.
Christmas came early for some kids at the Wellstar Golisano Children's Hospital of Georgia. For their Christmas in July event, Georgia's own credit union delivering more than 300 gifts to the hospital. Donations included sticker books, Legos, action figures, toy sets, games, and more. The market president for credit union says he likes giving back after his experience with his son being in the hospital.
My favorite part is personal because my son was actually a patient here many years ago, and he got to go to the store and pick his toy out, and he still has it to this day, and that was 10 years ago. So just bringing these toys and making them available to the patients that are here, these kids need something to put a smile on their face, and if we can just do that for them, then that just warms our heart, and we're very proud to do that.
Oh, we love that. The Children's Hospital received a donation of 5 wagons to transport patients to their rooms, appointments, and treatments, plus a $1,000 check. College is expensive, and many students are living on their own for the very first time. If you or your child are heading to campus, knowing how to handle money now can prevent big debt later. Consumer investigator Rachel DePompa explains in this Watching Your Wallet.
Here's something college kids don't often think about. Financial aid often drops after the first year, so you need a plan for the long haul. Kiani Epps, the founder of the YouTube channel, The Responsible Homegirl, remembers that feeling of being broke in college. She says someone told her to apply for scholarships throughout college, and it was the best advice she got.
And even when I was in college, I still continued to apply for scholarships because if you don't need to use all of that money, you get that money back in a refund check. And that is free money if it's not from student loans that you get to use to help you live, survive, and thrive.
Students often get their first credit card in college, but Epps says college isn't time to swipe and stack up debt. She says look into work study or an on-campus job to help you make a little money.
They're more flexible with you because you are a college student. So even though you're at work, you may be able to do a little work on the side. And it's a great way to, one, start building up a strong work ethic, two, earn some money, and then three, put some money to the side for yourself so you're not always having to call home and ask for money. You have some sense of autonomy.
Epps says be intentional with your spending because you often don't have a lot of disposable income. Splitting things with roommates, using the meal plan, limiting eating out. She says this is a time to build up habits you'll keep after graduation. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Rachel DePompa.
Next month, you can learn about 2 proposed improvement projects in Aiken County. Those include the realignment of Bettis Academy Road at Whaley Pond Road and adding another right turn on Whiskey Road and left turn lane on Powder House Road. This is to make the 2 intersections safer. The open house for the proposed projects is August 6th from 5 to 7 at the USCA Business and Education Building in Aiken.
Well, looking at your weekend forecast, we'll have temperatures in the low 90s both afternoons, but still feeling like the triple digits. I'll have a look at your 7-day one more time coming up.
The U.S. is having a big birthday. Happy 250th.
I'm Mike Costello of the...
Well, looking at the current radar, we are dry, a little bit cloudy for our afternoon. As we go into the evening, we'll still have a few hit or miss rain chances for us. Starting your day tomorrow, a little bit on the cloudier side of things. 75 though. It's going to be a warm start to our day. We'll still see the sun, and that's going to warm us up into the low 90s, maybe even upper 80s in some spots. So it'll be a little bit cooler for the actual temperature, but still anticipating those feels like temperatures to reach the upper 90s, potentially even the triple digits, but really depending on when those rain chances come into play. If they come in a little bit earlier in the day, that could cool us off, or if they hold off until after sunset, we'll still have a hot afternoon. Riley has more live at 5.
News 1226 this morning. Weekdays from 4:30 to 7 a.m. Stream whenever, wherever, however. Just search WRDW Plus on any streaming platforms.
A drunk driver comes down the road. I didn't even see him.
There was a truck parked across the road with no lights on. I never saw it until it was too late.
When clients call, you can feel the burden that they're carrying. It's a difficult thing to navigate by yourself, and we want to make sure people understand that we're here to help them.
There was a George Sink commercial that came on, and I called, and that was it. I didn't worry after that.
That was one thing that gave me stability, and it was my law firm. It was the team.
Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Rita. We're the owners of Longleaf Home Buyers, and we want to buy your house.
We've helped hundreds of homeowners right here in the CSRA, and we'd love to help you next.
Since 2017, we've built our reputation for honesty and transparency. Our team is ready to serve no matter your situation.
If you're considering selling your house, we'd like to make you a fair cash offer.
We buy houses as is, so you can skip the repairs and leave unwanted items behind.
It's fast and easy. Give us a call or visit longleafhomebuyers.com to start the process of selling your property today.
To create